with great sadness that we must express a moment of silence. Shh. Okay, the reason being is at 6:33 p.m. Eastern Time, a drone, one of my drones, Goody 1, was lost in severe weather. And I'm going to show you the footage. Just be warned, it's very sad. And if you're very sensitive to these types of situations, you may want to look away. It was a mild 70 degrees, and it was a great day to take the drone out to fly. But I would soon learn differently, because as my drone, Goody 1, flew to the air and climbed higher and higher, I saw on the horizon dark clouds coming in and coming toward our way. I had no idea at the time that would be the last time I would see the drone, and that it would be stuck in a tree. But I was able to get back the camera. It fell from the drone, and that is how I recovered this footage. I tucked the drone high into the air, as you can see here, probably about 250 to 300 feet, and everything was going fine. And then all of a sudden, this wind just came out of nowhere, and it was just overwhelming. It was just a powerful wind. It must have been like 20 or 30 miles per hour. And I really didn't think the drone would be able to fly at all. See, right here is exactly when the wind starts to hit the drone. It starts pushing the drone a couple of streets away, and I am there on the other side of the football field. It hits it so hard. See, there's the dark clouds I was telling you guys about, those storm clouds. It hits the drone so hard that it makes it spin in the air as the GPS is trying to correct itself and tell it which way to go back towards me. You'll see that here in just a second. And you can see it's fighting the wind, and it's actually starting to rain right there. In a few of those frames you could see raindrops, and then hail started to come down, ice balls. And then you could see the rain cloud there again, and it's spinning the drone, the wind is. And you really can't see the wind until the drone starts to descend a little bit here in a second. And when it does, you can see how bad that the trees, the leaves and the branches on the trees are going back and forth. And at this time, I can't see the drone when this is going on. And I'm worried about losing my drone. I'm worried about losing my camera. And then I'm also worried about the drone falling and hitting something or hitting somebody. And here in just a second, you'll be able to see the drone fly over, and you can see this guy on a motorcycle. It could have, very well have fell and, hit somebody, but it didn't. And you can see here in just a second, it's going back over to this other avenue. You can see that flag down there moving really rapidly because of the wind. And you can see the guy on the motorcycle as he goes up through that street. There he is. And then the drone starts to descend, and you can see it's going to barely go over these electric lines down here, and it barely goes over the roof of that white house on the right. And then when it does, that's when it's really in trouble, because the wind so far is pushing it backwards, and now the wind is pushing it down and to the left. This is the Mayday. It's about to crash, and it's going to crash into a tree. It crashes into this tree right about now. Bam! And then the camera comes off, and it's twirling down. Bam!